Hey, this is Josh and you're watching Beekeeping in Canada. So we have a gentle rain coming down today, and I've been complaining so much about the weather lately. I actually can't complain today because we've got some really nice weather in the forecast coming up, and this little bit of rain that we're getting today is actually going to help a lot. It smells really nice out here. It's about 7 degrees, and that fresh smell with that rain is coming in, and it really smells like spring out here. So I'm going to spend a couple hours here just working in the shop again. See if this rain does pass. I doubt I'll be working in the hives at all today. I don't really need to. Hopefully we can get into them tomorrow and into next week, and just make sure they have a good amount of feed in there and a good amount of space. You want to make sure they have enough room to build that brood nest, but you also want to make sure that they have enough feed in there as well. So I finished 43 of these, and I have 7 more to go, but I'm a little bit short on the dividers. So I'm going to have to get some more plywood next week, I guess. The store is closed right now, and finish those up. I thought I would talk a little bit about opportunity cost and somewhat the reason why I usually don't assemble my own equipment. I timed myself on how long it takes me to assemble one of these deeps, and that doesn't include pre-drilling because that's a little extra time yet. But it takes me between 6 and 7 minutes for each assembly of these, and I don't know, that might not be very fast. It might be slow. If I have better equipment, I could definitely do it more quickly. But just working off of 7 minutes, that means I can do about 8.5 of them per hour. And if I were to get somebody else to assemble these, we would be looking at, I think it's right around $3 per box for assembly. So at 8.5 multiplied by $3 per box, I mean, we're looking at $25.50 as the hourly clawback, or the wage that I'm getting. So $25.50, to many that might be a really good amount of dollars, and one has to decide what the time that they have available to work on things is worth to them. For me, I'm working a full-time job during the day. I'm working 50 hours a week somewhere else. So this is a sideliner business for us. We have other things going on as far as, wax production, sales, and items like that. So typically I don't find that $25 an hour is a great coverage for my time. And I apologize if that offends anybody. I know $25 an hour is a great wage, but I'm mostly just saying in regards to the other things that I could be doing with my time. There are other more valuable things that I can do in regards to our honey, our beeswax, and things like that to get those things done and make a better per hour wage per se, or reduced cost. Also, I mean, I enjoy other things outside of beekeeping as well. And I have the luxury, because I have a job, to go out and do those things and not be reliant on the wage or the income that is coming in from beekeeping. The business is there to sustain itself and build an enterprise for future value. I mean, I'm going to be building at this for the next 35, probably 40 years, maybe even longer, depends how long I live, but this is really a long-term play for me. I just value that time at a higher rate than what I can earn by doing those tasks myself. The people who do this assembly and things for a living, they could possibly be assembling twice as many boxes as I am here. And that would change the perspective completely as to, is there value in doing that? Is there value in sacrificing your time for that? So that's just my little talk on opportunity cost. And I think it's something that a lot of sideliners don't factor in, is what else could I be doing with my time that would bring more value? I could make more money per hour doing that, and then pay somebody else to do tasks that I'm not the best at, or tasks that I don't enjoy, while making, let's say you could turn $35 an hour. doing something else, and you pay somebody $25 an hour to assemble your boxes. Well, essentially you're making $10 off of that person's time by spending your time doing something else. So I want to know, are you factoring in any opportunity cost calculations into your operation? If you're a sideliner, if you're commercial, do you build your own equipment, 100% of it? Is it worth your available time? What types of things would you rather not do? Where do you find your value in your business, and maybe you'd rather give somebody else value for their time as well in an area where they are maybe more efficient than you are? I like to personally spread around value. I mean, if I'm getting somebody to cut my equipment and somebody else is assembling it and they maybe could use a little extra cash or something on the side, that is what really builds our local economy, is supporting those local people willing to put in the time and effort to do quality work. And we like to support that for sure in our operation. If you enjoyed this video or you found value out of this video, maybe it made you think, or you're going to go back and do some calculations. I know I'm an accountant, so everything's about calculations with me. I'm very much a numbers guy, and you'll notice that as you watch my videos. I would really appreciate if you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.